Hello people, I'm Vito and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom with Robberlink.
Hello.
Alright, where we last left off, we finally finished the first frickin' mission of Joey's story after our failure. I went and changed up the monsters equipped to our Marshals and farmed them up a bit. Some of them are still a bit low, but I wanted to try Baby Dragon and Time Wizard for their fusion. I thought I farmed you up to level 60, but I guess I did not. But yeah, you're still a bit low, so I'll need to be careful of that. I would have farmed a bit more if I had more time, but we were already running late and whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I replaced Cyber Soldier with Baby Dragon and Rocket Warrior with Time Wizard.
Okay.
And then I brought back our Machine Trio. So this is replacing Illusionist, Faceless Mage, Ghoul with an Appetite, and Dharma Cannon.
All right.
And then lastly, I'm keeping Fairy's Gift for the moment. And I replaced Embodiment of Apophis, I guess it's pronounced, because we actually just saw that in the anime.
I heard Apophis.
It sounded like he said Apophis. I don't know.
Well, I'm used to Apophis because of Stargate SG-1.
I don't know which one is correct then. And I replaced Tao the Chanter with Zoa, so we can see what he's like. Mecha Master said it could be interesting to see what he's like, but he does not have many moves, so I decided to give him Deal Phantoms.
Good idea.
All right.
Presumably.
I think you're actually fully compatible already, despite not needing a whole lot of farming. They might have already been similar colors. You're compatible. You're close. You are not close. Okay. And then lastly, you three. Red Eyes is kinda close. The other is not so much. Alright. So let's get back into the battle. We already saw the text. So yeah, all I did when I was farming was just let these three guys respawn over and over again, so I didn't take any bases, because I don't think I need any money. So I still don't know if Kaiba is going to arrive like we suspect he might. But if he does, that's gonna be a bit scary, but...
Only a bit.
Yeah. Because I think Zoa is the other one that I didn't get up to level 60, but I got Red Eyes up to 60.
What do the 2 stars mean if you go back to the base?
That's like its size, I think.
Okay. I don't know why I only just now noticed it.
I believe we've mentioned it, but it was way back in Yugi's story. Like a barricade, I think it does more per star.
Because I remember the whole, like, disorderly or compliant thing affecting, like, healing rate, but only if it's, like, 5 hearts or anything less. And, like, no other in between. Yeah,
there's, like... I think the 2 extremes do something, but everything else is just, 1 HP a second. Yeah, I forget if a barricade does 250 attack and defense per star or 500 per star. But I think it's affected by stars.
Okay.
They might... Unless, maybe it's not even the barricade, it might just be in general. That they get like 250 attack and defense per star. I've already forgotten, but we went over it at some point long ago.
How many episodes in are we?
I want to say this is around 60-something.
Jeez.
It's nice, though, because I think we finished Kaiba's story faster than Yugi's.
That is good.
Because I want to say it was like 34 episodes for Yugi's story, and we're, I don't think, at 68 yet, which would be double. That might be like a right around where we are, but we're already several episodes into Joey's. They do seem to very much like targeting the Red Eyes Metal Dragon, but at least Zoa is not getting targeted.
Does Red Eyes have the armor ability?
I'd have to double check. Yeah, and then next mission we can transform Zoa and see how much he improves.
Transform him into what?
Do you not remember?
I don't remember.
Well, the hint is what he's next to.
What, the dragon?
Yeah, he does have armor.
Okay, I did remember correctly.
Yeah, I don't think I gave you any magic, I just didn't bother. But what is the dragon?
Yeah, my mind's coming up completely empty.
Just like forgetfulness, or are you tired, or what?
No, I just genuinely do not know what Zoa was a part of.
Bandit Keith used Zoa. It was the card he dropped and he was like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I place it face down. Then Joey said, oh, I know that one, it's a weak monster. And then Bandit Keith sprung a trap that...
Keith against Joey? When was this?
in the finals of the Duelist Kingdom.
Huh.
And then he played a trap that transformed Zoa.
Right, and then later Joey used that same trap to make Red Eye's Black Metal Dragon, right?
Yes.
Okay, now it's coming back.
Just had to jog the memory a bit.
I'm sorry, that was so long ago.
I guess it was. That was... yeah, season 1 of the anime, which means it was during Yugi's story of our playthrough. We did an entire story since then. Not an entire season, though. Alright, good. This group was giving me a bit of trouble because the frickin' Dungeon Worm has so many moves, and...
I did notice that.
it also got poison on attack. Which is something new. We haven't seen it with that ability before, I don't think. I do wonder... does it just get that many moves, or did it just so happen to have the same compatibility color by default as the Marshal?
Do we have one of our own?
We do not have Dungeon Worm, I don't think. Though I think there might be a duplicate of this group. I might be able to check their colors.
Alright.
That would be interesting. If just rarely the enemy does actually get compatibility bonuses.
That took every move.
Did it?
I think so.
I forgot to look. Alright, Zoa up to 40. Here, you, I think. You're gray. No, that's gold.
It just outright has 7. Jeez.
Do you... you have Castle Adept, so you get an 8th. That's why.
Ah.
Because Knight Adept does not grant an additional star, but Castle Adept does.
Do they do different things?
I believe every Adept gives attack, defense, and I don't know if it's most of them give an extra star or just Castle that gives an extra star. I don't know about Road Adept, Forest Adept, but they should also give some attack and defense, which is probably also why this has been a pain in the butt. Also, I should have changed Marshall so we could see another one in action. Oops, I forgot.
Well.
Yeah, we did get a comment from Mecha Master. He tried to warn us about the second fight with Slifer the Sky Dragon, but we've already done it. He also warned that Slifer's special attack apparently decreases everything it hits. It decreases their attack power by like 2,000? I didn't notice that. But apparently that makes him one of the strongest Egyptian god cards.
Huh.
Because I think his special attack hits everyone. And if that just debuffs all your opponents by 2,000 points, that's massive.
Yeah, I feel... didn't we already learn this, or...?
Did we? I just know we struggled against him. I didn't know he was actually debuffing us.
I feel like we would have noticed. Huh.
Yeah, I don't know, because that would be like a 200 attack drop. like 2,000 points is like 200 attack power per attack, because it's usually like a 10th, I think.
I mean, yeah, all I really remember is that it took a long time.
Yeah, that could have been why, but that would also be a good reason to bring like a fusion monster, because if you get Slifer to just about run out of moves and then you fuse...
It's technically a new monster that isn't affected by it.
Yeah, it hasn't been debuffed anymore.
Yeah.
Stop hurting so much, please.
I mean, it's still good that they're going after the guy with armor.
Oh yeah, and Mechamaster wished you well, because you were recovering, and probably still are. How are you, by the way?
Mostly pretty much back to full. Yeah. The only issue is, I haven't been moving around as much, so a little less endurance. But, you know, going back to taking walks, working out the muscles. So things are going back to normal.
I think we also got a comment from someone somewhere wishing you well, if you remember him.
Yeah, from, well, he was on, they were on a few playthroughs.
Yeah, I think specifically the one I remember the most was Metroid, Super Metroid, when we played through that.
Yes, I appreciate all of your well wishes. They have been received. It is thanks to you that I have regained my strength.
Like, what is it, what do they call it, Spirit Bomb or whatever? It's like, give me your power or whatever. Yeah, I think one of the reasons I remember someone somewhere was commenting during our Super Metroid playthrough is because I actually put effort in one of them to actually show the comment in the video visually, which I haven't done in a very, very long time. But
man, Vitonium just doesn't appreciate his fans like he used to.
He only reads the comments, he doesn't show them. I'm a terrible person. But yeah, I would, but like, of our previous session, because we do 2 episodes of this and then 2 episodes of Pikmin 2 at the moment, I've edited 3 of the 4 videos. So I have to actually look at our last Pikmin 2 video to see where we left off before we jump back into it, because I haven't refreshed myself by editing it. You need to heal yourself.
I think we had just gotten to a new area.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we got yellow Pikmin, but that's neither here nor there. This is Yu-Gi-Oh!
Red Eye's black metal dragon, fling a yellow Pikmin at him. Better yet, a red one. He is confused by the Pikmin.
I mean, if I threw a little plant guy at you and he just started head bonking you, you'd be confused too, wouldn't you?
It's like, what is this? It's a plant, but it has legs, it can move, why is it whacking me? What do I do? Yeah, I don't...
Oh god, that Pikmin's shooting green lasers or something. No.
I don't know if I'm gonna beat him. I only have 1 move left. Probably not then, unless you crit for some reason. But we can show someone else off, just for the final blow.
Yeah. And let this team get some rest.
Yeah.
More level ups. Very nice.
Hooray! Alright, machines. Do some work. And then we can have Joey do something.
Okay.
Right. And then let's see. Yes. Mechamaster said that if Obelisk had been defeated, we would have lost Kaiba's group. That would have counted as him being defeated, and then we would have had to do the whole thing over again. He actually recommended saving Obelisk for the second fight with Slifer, but we didn't.
Which we would have done if we had known.
Yeah.
It's amazing how, like, far behind it seems we are sometimes. In terms of like, you know, reading the comments from previous episodes, and yet it still wasn't in advance enough. Like for the warning to get through.
It's also a little awkward because like we had the break and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right, give me someone else to beat up. You could probably go take something. I can have you use medicine on your way out. He's blocking them.
Rude. Joey, kill this guy.
Slap his face off. Okay, these are monsters that Panic had. King of Yami Makai and the Dark Chimera. Oh, and a very nice thing is that Time Wizard has that effect on his attack where he can paralyze people. Hee hee.
Ah.
Very nice. Yeah, I don't know if Baby Dragon is going to be any good even if he gets to a high level. Just by the nature of being a weak monster. Guess we'll have to see if the fusion is worth it.
Do we have a lot of notes for the episodes we watched?
Not way too many, but I could get into those in just a moment here.
I was wondering, because sometimes we have like a lot of notes.
And then we just don't get to them for the longest time.
Yeah. So I just want to make sure on that.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I don't forget about them. I was just still on Mecha Master's comments here. Let's see. He mentioned that premature burial is banned probably because it's just overpowered, because I think it works kind of like a Monster Reborn, but you pay 800 life points. I'm not sure if there's any other real difference, but he said, you know, you could just use that to summon Gate Guardian or something. And that's pretty OP. I'd have to double check on its exact
What?
functionality. Premature
Monster Reborn isn't banned?
Well, it's limited. You can only have one.
Huh.
So I guess this would kind of be like having a second one, except there's a small price to pay for it.
And what was Gate Guardian again?
It's the thing that the Paradox brothers in the maze had, where it's...
Okay, that's what I thought, where it was like the three that combined.
Yeah.
But wait, doesn't it only work if one of the monsters is dead? The premature burial?
Yeah, but you could, I think at least.
It's not like you could just, you know, use it to grab it from your deck.
I don't think. I'd have to double check on how it works, but basically if you could just for free bring Gate Guardian back if it died.
Well, alright. Not totally on board with that, but you know what? I'm not the rule maker.
I don't think I need to use the polymerization to defeat this group. I think I might have it. Can you one-shot? Yeah.
Nice.
I think that was just barely.
Yeah, that was also, again, I'm pretty sure that was your last move.
Oh yeah, it was, I know. But I think it had like 600 health and I did 600 damage, somewhere in the 600 range. There they go. And then real quick, Mecha Master's update on his playthrough of Radiant Dawn. He said Nephany got 6 stats in a level up. Got everything but everything except like HP and strength, which he gets plenty of anyway, so not a big deal. And Har got a level up with magic, defense, and resistance, which is pretty rare.
Yeah, it's really nice if you can build up that magic resistance on non-magic users.
Yeah. You're running out of blue medicine. Do you have more? No. Do you? No. Okay. You might not be able to do much more of this mission then.
Might have to rely on the fairy's healing abilities.
That's true, I could use that.
So it does have a use for when you run out of potions. Medicine.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I mix it up all the time. I barely correct myself on it. Alright, yet another duplicate group.
For a moment, I thought this was a group we already defeated. I was like, what? Why are they at full health? But no, it probably was just the garrison.
Yep. Alright, now, on to some anime notes. Season 2, Episode 36. We both made a comment about how Yugi and his friends were trying to convince Kaiba to land the blimp so Bakura could get medical attention. And, Kaiba argues at first, but then he's like, fine, I'll send, the medical team to Bakura. And it's like, wait, there's a medical team? You didn't just bring that up in the beginning and avoid this entire argument?
We had all this drama this whole time for nothing.
Wouldn't you open with that? Like, no, we don't need to land because we have a medical team.
Yeah. Kaiba is such a piece of work sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean 99% of the time.
Yeah, and then let's see. Some odd things I noticed when Yugi was just going through his cards on the table. Like he had his deck all spread out.
Are some of them wrong?
Possibly. I saw he had Change of Heart and Lady of Faith, which I've never seen him use, but I know Bakura had them back in Duelist Kingdom. He had Black Illusion Ritual, which is Pegasus's card to summon Relinquished. He probably shouldn't have that one. He also had Pot of Greed and Cyber Jar, which I've never seen him use. But like I've mentioned before, that might not be what it is in the original unlocalized version, because they may have just replaced the images with things they had on hand.
Right.
Also, Cyber Jar looked like a magic or spell card instead of a monster for some reason, because it's an effect monster. I want to say Kaiba's test machine used it against him when he was testing Obelisk. I think that's the only time we saw Cyber Jar so far, if I remember correctly. Also, Yugi on his table had 2 Giant Soldier of Stones for some reason.
Huh. Like, I guess you could argue that some of it, isn't necessarily in his deck. He just has them. And, he is sorting through them.
Yeah.
That's why they're laid out like that. But, yes, some of that, like the ritual for,
Relinquished,
yeah.
Absolutely not. Let me see. Which one is... Okay, this one's Rumapan, whatever. I think there's something north of this. So I will go north. Or not.
Nope.
Yoink!
Get that camera over here.
Ooh, camera, gimme. Okay, yeah, this is just a lot of duplicate groups. Nothing particularly special here. Alright, well, let me go back to the enemy notes then. Yeah, and that whole episode had a lot of info on the backstory of Pegasus actually making the card game, and it answered our question about, well, did he actually make the Egyptian god cards then?
Yep.
Looks like he did. It was interesting because I remember back in like the Arcana versus Yugi fight, you mentioned how it would have been more interesting if like the monsters themselves actually exerted some will to, influence the game.
Yeah.
Well, now we're kind of getting that with the Egyptian god cards. Frickin' disappearing people.
Yeah, it wasn't quite what I had in mind. But, sure, go off. Although that does bring me to a point that does segue into another comment I made of like my one issue with the episode that it doesn't answer is why are the god cards not still doing that? Why aren't they disappearing people anymore? Because like they're just chill now?
My guess would be maybe it's like the people holding the Egyptian god cards are considered more worthy now. Like Yugi, Kaiba, and Merrick.
You think Strings was worthy?
Well, maybe he had some sort of like protection from Merrick controlling him. I don't know. Who knows? Plot convenience, perhaps. It was interesting because clearly Shadi can't read the future like Ishizu, but thought it might be a good idea to let Pegasus try and make the Egyptian god cards. Not sure why. And also, yeah, we learned that he can turn himself invisible, apparently, and that's why he keeps frickin' vanishing.
You know, in addition to actual teleportation powers.
Yeah, it seems like he did teleport when we first saw him.
Yeah, and how else would he have gotten on the airship at this point? Unless he's not gone well invisible.
Yeah, that's a possibility too, I suppose.
But he just kept doing it throughout the entire episode, and like he reveals himself to Ishizu to talk. She gets like one sentence out, and then he's gone. It's like, oh, I was going to open up a bit, but okay, I guess not.
And you'd think they know each other well enough that, you know, he shouldn't feel the need to vanish himself to leave or whatever.
So I commented, yeah, you know, he must get a kick out of doing this. He's got the smiling troll face. Like on the inside.
Behind his cold exterior expression.
Yeah. Interesting also, at the very end, he didn't when he was looking over Bakura and Taya, he didn't take the
ring.
The ring, yeah.
Also, there was no medical squad there.
That's true. Wait a minute. Kaiba?
I'm going to have you go here in case someone respawns and tries beelining to the main base.
So you're going to send Joey up north then?
Yeah. I did also want to check the shops for some things that we may not have gotten before. Mage Power. I don't remember if we got this before, but even if we have, doesn't hurt to have another.
All right.
Oh, it makes spellcasters go berserk and gives them extra power, kind of like the Draconic Fury or whatever. We're in the third story and we only have 201 items out of a possible 512. I forget if I've mentioned, but I believe 512 is a power of 2, so probably convenient to store that.
Yeah, we're so lucky. We get an extra 12 numbers because of convenience in programming.
Swords.
Modern games would only give us 500 items.
Swords of Revealing Light stops all enemies from moving. Sounds like fun, and it's level 3, which means I could give it to Fairy's Gift. Alright. Now you head north, and I'll prepare to take the fight to them and hope that frickin' Kaiba doesn't appear. I guess maybe because there was like 5 marshals already and there's probably a 6th, maybe that is just it. And that's the outnumbered part, is that there were just twice as many enemy marshals.
Maybe. Also, you could have bought blue medicine. Because you are starting to run low, I think, because...
True.
A lot of the blue medicines are still on what we had as Yugi's team and Kaiba's team.
Frickin' Battle Ox, finally! And Dragon Seeker and Swamp Battle Guard.
Wait. Right, we have Axe Raider.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I was just thinking, you know, guy with red armor has an axe. Bipedal.
Yeah.
Close enough. They're the same thing, right? What do you mean they're not?
It's kind of confusing because there's Axe Raider, there's Battle Ox, but then there's also Tiger Axe.
At least Tiger Axe is a different color. Somewhat.
A bit.
It's like orangish, I think. Or was it more yellow? It's been a while. I don't remember.
I want to say there was yellow. Alright. These guys do seem kind of tough, though. I might need to bring out the polymerization. They haven't attacked you so far, so I think I can attack. I'm just worried I should, like, guard. Because if they all focus him, and if the Battle Ox frickin' breaks out of the stun... Oh wow, a crit.
True.
A tiny crit, but still a crit. Yeah, for some reason they're just not going after Baby Dragon. But they are frickin' focusing you. Oof.
Sheesh.
Weird.
You may have Time Wizard attack one more time so that 2 of them are paralyzed and then go for the polymerization.
Alright. Sounds good.
You son of a...
Aw, come on. Things can never just go well.
I guess not. This is why I don't come up with the plans.
That your plan was good. It's just the frickin' RNG being ridiculous. Yeah, I'll try and stun one more of them. Probably the Battle Ox again. And hope this actually goes better. And I had forgotten that the whole thing about Pegasus was he was an artist, so that's why he, you know, he was able to, like, recreate the cards and make his own card art, I guess.
Although they were still large pieces of art on easels. They weren't in card form yet, from what it looked like.
I guess they skipped the part where he turned them into cards. Okay, that's one down.
Nice.
Alright, for the heck of it. Polymerization. 1,000 Dragon. 1,000 or thousands? I think it's just 1,000 Dragon.
You mean 1,000-year dragon?
1,000 Dragon.
What? I don't remember that. I thought it was 1,000-year dragon.
I mean, I think that's what it stands for. But I don't think that's what it's actually called. I don't know if they ever actually called it that.
I swear
They might have.
I swear to Pegasus. It was 1,000-year dragon.
Okay, just an all attack. Just to preserve your moves and try and get the most out of them, I guess I'll just do normal attack. Friendly fire. Yeah, get rid of him because he still has 5 moves. Hopefully kill him before he breaks out of paralysis.
That would be nice.
Don't know if it'll happen, though. So we can frickin' end the episode.
Oh yeah, we are going over time. And it's still the first episode of the session.
Okay.
Works for us.
Yeah, that is my one gripe with using the shock shells on machines, is that if I force them to attack, they will attack and they can't wait or guard, which is sometimes good if, like, I'm not even focusing them. I don't care if they guard. It's good, though, if they have, like, a special I want them to not use, or items.
It is situational.
Yeah. but the power boost it gives is something I want, so I like put it on all my machines. I guess I just need to make sure I don't attack everyone and just focus one down if I have a full machine group like I have on Giselle at the moment. Just keep one of them confused.
Theoretically, you could also use non-machines and machines in the same group.
But machine group, for fun. I didn't kill him, but I won, so I should still get them. Right?
I think so.
Dragon Seeker, Battle Ox, and Swamp Battle Guard. Sorry, it's been a long time since I haven't actually killed a roaming monster group.
No, you don't get the Dragon Seeker. You only get the ones you defeated.
Alright, so we will have to end this here for now, but we will continue this next time.
So, dear viewers, goodbye for now.
Goodbye.